So now I'll be jumping into the first chapter of my novel, and I'm going to run through the first three. They're pretty short, and these are actually like special edition chapters because I went through for time and gutted a lot out. So you're getting like just the best stuff, hopefully. So, Terwin 1. We shall restore elf rule to the world of Elran, said Terwin, the elven president of Magical Insurance Incorporated. Outside his boardroom's gargantuan window, an emerald-scaled dragon bathed the One World Investments rooftop statue in a burst of flame. Despite the attack occurring across the street, a tiny bead of sweat trickled down his forehead as the wave of heat penetrated his skyscraper's exterior. Terwin took in every detail of the destruction. The ears of the carved platinum elf oozed down to the shoulders of the golden human, whose own face now looked unrecognizable as it flowed over the bronze dwarf's shoulder. Their joined hands dripped into the growing molten puddle beneath. Terwin smiled as he tucked his shoulder-length silver hair behind his pointed ears. But we need the last sword of fellowship for your spell to work, said Lilithandra. Have you found it? The dragon glided its bust-sized wingspan toward the liquefied statue on the burning roof. The small garden in which the figures resided now lay in smithereens. It wouldn't take the flames long to slither down to the building's offices. Those fools at One World Investments shouldn't have turned down my dragon insurance, thought Terwin. Now my enchanted thrall will make them pay for their mistake. Landing amid the destruction, the beast stretched its wings and neck out to their fullest. 3 golden tusk-like horns crowned its skull, and a plume of smoke issued from behind dagger-length teeth. The dragon's amber eyes closed, and then it fell forward to curl up in the smoldering refuse. Terwin turned to face his assembled elven supremacists. I'm funding 42 archaeological expeditions. 1 will locate the final sword, and then we'll be able to extract the elemental magic our ancestors imbued those blades with. His cabal sat around the wooden table that dominated the room. Lilithandra, a fellow corporate titan, sat in arm's reach. Her beauty equaled her ruthlessness. Terwin would have married her centuries ago, if she found men attractive. Boris, a fat senator, sat across the table. How he continued to out-eat his elven metabolism remained a mystery to Terwin. Lastly, Van sat closest to the door. He'd inherited his position in the cabal after his father's untimely demise. His youthful impatience displayed itself as he fidgeted with a pen on the table. Swords that control wind, lightning, earthquakes, and fire? Said Van. You're betting our success on myths. Lilithandra's coal-black lips curled into a wicked smile. We were alive to see their forging. They aren't a myth to us. I've lived for 1,292 years, Van. If you think I haven't learned to avoid putting all my eggs in one basket, you don't know me yet. Terwin gestured to Boris. The fat senator's chair squeaked noisily as he turned to address the group. We've just begun laying the seeds to destabilize the ruling council of 3. What will that accomplish? Asked Van. If I can rally the impeachment votes in the Senate, we will need a new elven council member, said Boris. Everyone turned to look at Terwin. From www.elwarpedia.org/mission statement. Elwarpedia began in 1771 of the Second Age with the goal of documenting our world's history through written records. At the dawn of the Internet era, 1997 of the Second Age, it evolved into a free online encyclopedia, covering every subject imaginable. Today, dwarfs, humans, and elves use the site to research school assignments, win bets with friends, and most importantly, learn. The website contains such a vast breadth of knowledge that Elran's leading academic mind, Elven Professor Vogel, suggested it be used in the unlikely event that an alien race visits our civilization.